2/3 a jar. This video is going to take a look at our cold parts washing tank. You get a part that you pulled out of an engine or a transmission. It's got grease and grime, dirt, could be all manner of foreign material on it. We want to get it cleaned up before we reassemble. So this is what this is for. It's just a cold solvent in here. You go ahead and open up the lid. Okay, turn the light on. Anytime you're not using this lid needs to be closed. So when you're done, we're going to close this thing back up. Okay. It is a solvent. It is combustible, so we got to be careful of sparks and flames around this. This is a combustible material. Okay. It is also a degreaser. So as you use your hands, if you just put your hands in there and use them, it's going to take the oil out of your hands as well as off the parts. So the problem that happens is it's common with mechanics and technicians is they use these parts washers and cleaners like this, and they don't use the proper gloves to keep their hands free of this material, and you do still get some on you anyway maybe, but what it does is it dries out your hands and takes the natural oils out, and pretty soon you'll start having cracks in your hands and dry spots, and it can be very rough and painful. So what we're going to end up doing today is we're going to go ahead and use our rubber gloves. Okay, and I do have my shop coat on. I got my safety glasses on. The way this works is there's a solvent in about the bottom half of this. This is just a large tank with a pump over on the one side. What we have is we have a brush that's hooked up to a wand. So as when we turn this on, we'll have solvent being pumped right up to our brush end. So it makes it kind of nice that we're applying solvent all the time we're scrubbing the part. Okay. So careful where it's aiming because it will start shooting out. Over here on the right, we'll go ahead and turn the power switch on. You can see we got it coming out right here. Just go ahead and take your part. Just scrub all your surfaces. Get off all the excess grease, grime, dirt, whatever happens to be on there. Get that all nice and clean. Okay? Now what we can do, I'll shut that off right now. What we can do, if we got a larger part that really needs to kind of be soaking because it's really caked on stuff, I try to scrape off most of that stuff first and get rid of that. But this actually, because it has such a tank in it, that we can actually set larger parts or even small parts down in it. I would suggest you not leave your parts in here because that's probably when you come up missing your parts and reassembling, going, well, somebody took it. Where is it? I don't find it. And a lot of times we find parts down in here that somebody put in here to soak and just forgot about. So don't leave them here for any length of time because you need to keep track of where all the parts are. Okay. Now when this is all nice out here, nice and clean, we can just simply go ahead and wipe it dry, get it cleaned up. We might want to go ahead and just use an air hose, blow it all off right here so that we get all the solvent off of it. Do not put that back and take it over to the wash basin or anything like that and wash it down the drain. This is a material that needs to be handled properly. We want to have it back in the tank right here. Do not use the water and the soap and the hand basin to go ahead and get these parts cleaned up, or solvent off the parts. So we can either wipe them clean, we can blow dry them clean. Now when you get done, there should be no oil left on here, and so if you just leave it set for any length of time, you actually could get some rusting going on here. So what we need to end up doing is we get done, put a little light coat of oil on it, maybe spray with a little JB80 or WD-40, some sort of a breakaway solvent on there, something like that, that would give you a clean oil on it to keep it from rusting. Okay, so we're all done here. We're going to go ahead and take our gloves and put them back away where they belong. Okay, we're going to go ahead and close up our tank like we're supposed to. Flip the lamp back, light off, and we're all good to go. That's the safe way to use in this tank.